You must remember the moment you had a massive urge to use the restroom in 5th grade. That desperate primal urge that hits you in the worst place. A 5th grade classroom directly under the tyrannical eye of a teacher who believes I is the highest form of academic torture. This is the story of how I, Simon, almost flooded Mrs. Henderson's newly carpeted kingdom and, in doing so, accidentally started a classroom revolution. And that urge can never be stopped. The clock on the wall was moving with cruel precision. It was 10:45 a.m., 30 minutes into Mrs. Henderson's detailed lecture on the migratory patterns of the monarch butterfly. And I had reached critical mass. My bladder felt less like an organ and more like a water balloon filled to bursting. I had tried all the coping mechanisms, the clenching, the mental transportation, all futile. My hand shot up like a rocket launched by physiological panic. Can I use the bathroom? The question burst out, a high-pitched plea. Mrs. Henderson didn't even grant me a glance. I don't know, can you? She stated, her voice dripping with condescending smugness. This wasn't a lesson on modal verbs. This was an emergency. The etiquette dictated I beg, but the agonizing discomfort made me snap. Fine, may I use the bathroom, please? My voice cracked with desperation and fury. She finally looked up, a satisfied smirk creeping across her face. I don't know, may you? She repeated. My eyes blazed. The polite student persona dissolved. I leaned forward to my desk. Look, Mrs. Henderson, I'm about to pee on this floor. Right here, right now. Do you want that on your teacher's report? Her smile faltered. Don't you dare. Then let me go. Mrs. Henderson crossed her arms, settling back into her posture of absolute authority. In my classroom, nobody uses the bathroom during instruction time. Ever. She emphasized the last word. You should have gone during recess. The injustice of it boiled over. My gaze fell upon a small, unassuming door discreetly located directly behind her desk. I pointed a trembling finger at it. Then what's that? She cleared her throat dismissively, a tiny blush starting on her neck. That is my supply closet for cleaning materials. With a toilet? I challenged, my voice rising. And running water? The blush covered her face in an angry crimson. She leaned forward, lowering her voice in a clear threat. Pipe down, Simon, and hold it. We have monarch migration to discuss. The classroom fell into a charged, heavy silence. 28 pairs of eyes were locked on me. I knew I had gone too far to back down. I stood up slowly. The chair scraped against the new, plush, beige carpet. Mrs. Henderson, I said, my voice dangerously calm. I'm going to count to 5. If you do not let me use the bathroom behind that door, I'm going to relieve myself all over your precious new $3,000 carpet. The air left her lungs. Her eyes widened. You wouldn't dare. That's an immediate suspension, Simon. 1. Simon, sit down this instant. 2. I took a deliberate step toward the front of the class. Her voice cracked, panic replacing authority. This carpet cost $3,000. You'll clean it up if you do this. 3. I took another step. The collective gasp was the sound of rules breaking. 4. Mrs. Henderson's face went utterly white. The moment her authority cracked, the dam broke. Every single student in the room, emboldened by my defiance, stood up. Hands shot into the air. Not one, but 27 new rockets. Can I go? I really have to go. The noise was deafening. Mrs. Henderson slumped back into her seat, utterly defeated. Her eyes met mine one last time, filled with a resigned, awful knowledge. The power had shifted. I don't know, she whispered, her voice barely audible over the sudden clamor. Can you?